Being religious isn't hard. There are many things you can do in order to get a deity, in the context of this video, Hera, to notice you. But in this video, I will make the perfect shrine for Hera with a budget of only $30. Most people are hesitant to make shrines for one reason or another, but in this video I'll prove to you that a shortage of money will not be one of those reasons. Make sure to watch through to the end because I encourage you to copy my method when you go to make a shrine of your own. Now, before we get into any form of shrine building, I just want to say that a shrine does not have to be designed like this. The dictionary defines a shrine as a place that is regarded as holy because of its associations with the divinity, end quote. So, at its bare bones, a shrine can just be a place designated in your home that has a connection to a respective deity. That's it. A spot on your dresser where you keep makeup and jewelry is a shrine to Aphrodite, and is no less such than an entire table filled with mirrors and rose quartz and statues and candles. As long as you keep your shrine clean, there's really no wrong way to go about it. That is your shrine. That is your connection to your deity, and you can make it however you want for the most part. And with that, let's get into the video. Hera is the queen of the gods, a royalty amongst deities, goddess of women, marriage, childbirth, and family. For her shrine, we're going to focus on 4 key things. 1, not using up too much space. 2, a design that fits the goddess. 3, easy upkeep and cleaning. And 4, not going over budget. I have kind of a small room in my apartment, so not taking up too much space was crucial to my ability to make this shrine, as well as future ones. So to limit how big we can get, let's have one centerpiece with everything else in the shrine complementing it. Considering this, as well as the fact that Hera is the queen of the gods, we want the centerpiece to be big and extravagant, with everything around it adding to the look of whatever we decide to put in the center. I started brainstorming what Hera would like to have as her centerpiece, eventually landed on a basic statue of her. And then I changed my mind and decided to go with something that resembled a peacock. This quickly proved to be almost as pricey as the statue of the goddess herself, but with a much more doable workaround. After a bit of searching, I struck gold. After eating some painful shipping fees, this purchase brought our total amount of money spent up to $10.02. Now I know what you're thinking. You just spent 30% of your budget on one item. But wait, just let me cook. After that purchase, I'll admit my second purchase was kind of on the fly. I was at Ross and saw a little flat basket thingy and instantly picked it up. An admittedly impulsive decision, but not a pricey one as it only cost $3.99, bringing our total up to $14.01. Now that we have the 2 largest pieces to the shrine, it was time to get the smaller stuff. Easiest things to add to a shrine is gemstones associated with the goddess. Since Hera is a fan of lapis lazuli, I don't know, it was time to get searching. This part was painful because a bunch of amazing looking jewelry with lapis started coming up, and I knew it'd send me way over budget, so I had to stay focused on the task at hand. After sorting by lowest price, I decided to go with a decent sized lapis lazuli pendant. Damn, I cannot spell or read today. That came up to $8.82, bringing our total up to $22.83. Next, I tried looking for something like a decorative white lily, because that is also associated with Hera. But it was proving extremely difficult, especially finding a cheap one. After a good hour of looking, I finally found a setup of artificial flowers on Amazon that cost $10.58, bringing our final total up to $33.41. I know what you're thinking. Hey, you said it would be less than $30. And in all honesty, I thought this would be much easier than it actually was. The main thing that kept screwing me over was the shipping fees. Getting items from Etsy and other places like that don't exactly come cheap with shipping fees. If you take away the shipping fees, or maybe even lower it by being able to buy everything in one place, I think that I'd be able to make the whole shrine building process a lot easier. Don't get me wrong, $33 for a decent looking shrine is still crazy cheap, but it could have been even cheaper. Maybe if my channel grows enough, I'll open an online shop for shrine building materials like statues, gemstones, deity specific stuff, etc. So hit that sub button if you want to see that idea put into action. No, seriously, I'm actually planning that. Go ahead, subscribe. We may have failed the challenge, but we did end up with a decently cheap shrine to one of the most beloved and important gods that reside in Olympus. Though one thing you won't fail is surviving an attack from Cerberus' lesser known sibling, the Chimera, if you click on this video right here. Oh, and I'll post pics of the shrine in a decade when all the items come that I ordered in the mail.